Hello here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. A fun fact, in the Switch remake of this game, one of these flowers is replaced by one of these rocks over here. So, that's pretty nice, because we won't always have access to Bow Wow, which means that at some point in this game, the Bottle Grotto is going to be completely inaccessible to us. So, that's something that's pretty nice that they let us do at some point. But that's not the case in this version, which makes it tragic. We got that guy over there. Those guys are called Buzz Blobs in that form, but after they get, like, magic powdered and stuff, they turn into, I believe, Cookman or something like that. So that's an amusing detail. We got some Redeads over here. They're going to continuously keep going and hurting us. But the reason why I want to come over here is because Bow will be all like, Wolf, dig, wolf, wolf, bitch. We can go over here. Ah, wait, stop hurt. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Okay, we got a bomb! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Okay, we finally have a bomb. They start appearing after Battle Grotto, so that's pretty amusing. Now, I always want to know, is it possible to get this heart container early? I feel like it should be. I'm going to try. It's not going to work, but I'm going to try. This rock has many cracks. There must be some way to shatter it. Be careful not to walk off screen if you have the bomb activating but it hasn't blown up yet, because it'll disappear. Okay, alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's go, 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 go. Nah, that didn't work. Alright, we can do it. Come on. I feel like we can make it. We should be able to make it in theory. No! I feel like we should be able to. Okay. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Okay, I gotta jump a little sooner. Jump, jump. Oh! Oh my god, that was close. Oh my god, that was actually really close. Oh, that was close. Come on. We were so close. We were so close. Come on, we can do it! Come on! Can we pick it up with the sword? Sword! Oh, okay. I think that's the closest we'll be able to get it, unfortunately. Well, anyway, now we go over here, we'll pick up we'll do the thing with the thing and the thing and the stuff in the thing. We'll go through the cave and that'll activate the... Well, what am I trying to say? We'll go through the cave and we'll leave from the graveyard. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Graveyard is the word I was looking for. We can come back over here and talk to Crazy Tracy one more time. She's just so cute! She is so cute! She is so cute! It is very impressive sprite work that you'll be able to tell that she's crossing her legs, but she has like not a whole lot of pixels and things like that. Being able to convey that she's crossing her legs with that few pixels is very impressive. So now let's head over down this way, heading off to the left because... Ooh, there's a cave. Alright, how do I do this? I'm gonna go like that. Ah! Alright, let's try it again. This time without fail. You got 50 rubies. Very nice. East Ukuku Prairie, farther east Animal Village, and to the west, Mabe Village. Deluxe shovel, 200 rubies. Seems expensive. Thanks a lot and come again. And if we try going back in there, now we have to get 980 rubies to get the bow and arrow. We're not gonna see that for a while. Now, remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to see what it would be, how long it would take to using that one screen of just going back and forth and cutting the grass all the time. How long it would take to actually like get all the grass cut and stuff like that. If we go back to Madame Meow Meow's house,
I really appreciate what you did for my poor precious Bow Wow. You are such a nice boy. How can I ever repay you? I know. Mwah!
You got an award from Madame Meow Meow. Lucky. And now Chain Chomp has returned home. We're not ready to say goodbye, though. There is a very specific reason why I want to hold on to Bow Wow for a little while longer. You found a secret seashell. If you collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Yep. We're going to take a little bit of time to explore the world for a moment. We're going to go back and find all the places that we could get rewards we weren't able to get before. So yay, this is going to be a fancy editing montage. Back in the mysterious forest, this is like the entrance area of where we came in before. It's literally right off to the right, so it should be super easy to get to. Gardening fern. I love these things over so much. But yeah, secret seashells. Because a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Why can't we have one more ruby so it could be 64? That's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me so much now. Heading back over here, there was that one chest we saw all that time ago that we can now collect. It wasn't a treasure chart, it was a treasure chest that used a piece of heart. But yay, we got a piece of heart! Okay, you know what? This is a good opportunity to check this. I said earlier that I wanted to see if the mushroom returns if we run out of magic powder, if we're able to find them again. Let's try this out. Oh, it does! Oh! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It actually does return. I've never actually needed this before, because every time that I play this game, like, you always find magic powder on the world anyway, so you don't really need this or anything like that, but it's good to know that this actually is a thing. I'm curious what happens though, because like I know there's gonna be like magic powders and treasure chests and things like that. What happens if we hold on to the toadstool and pick up a magic powder thing later? I'm curious about this. Going back into this cave that we explored a little while ago. About a while ago, I mean, there's like a couple videos ago. No! Ah! Dang it! 65? There's no Nintendo 65! Alright, if we could just find 8 more rupees, it'd be 128, and then we can divide that by 2 to get a 64, just like Nintendo 64. This is my curse. Okay, is there something under here? No, there isn't. Why is there a rock there? That's gonna bother me. Dig! Dig, and dig, and dig, and diggity dig. I'm digging, Bow Wow, shut up! You found a secret seashell. If you collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. If I usually don't have the sword equipped, it's usually the Rock's Feather and the bracelet that I'll have equipped instead. And I usually keep the Rock's Feather on the A button because jumping with the A button just feels a lot more natural. Now this right here, this is the warp hole that we write about in the Mabe Village library, so that's something I definitely want to keep in mind. Also, the name of this village, Mabe Village, as a kid, I always pronounced it Mabe Village, but, like, in recent years I've learned that that's not the correct pronunciation and things like that, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more proper. I don't like being proper. Do we have bombs? No, we don't. Okay, let's go grab some. The giant egg on top of Tama Ranch Mountain? They say the winged fish is sleeping inside of it. Why? I don't know either. Where are you from, brother? Outside the island? What is outside? I never thought about it. The last thing we'll be taking care of for now is that we're going to be heading back over towards the Tail Cave. Well, actually, there is something over here in this tree that we can... Well, we can't do that yet, but you know what I mean. There's something in that tree for later, but as of right now, we're just going to return to Tail Cave because there's something else over here. Yay, my brain is scatterbrained. By the way, I didn't comment on this before, but I just love how colorful this dungeon is. Like, I don't know why, the color palette of this dungeon has always just been super appealing. I'm not great at color theory, so I don't know exactly why it's all that appealing and things. Ah! Die, die, die! Now, this crack on the wall over here, take a good listen. Yep, this continues the good old tried and true formula of the walls making a different noise if you can bum it. You found a secret seashell. You've collected a lot of these. Something good is bound to happen. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, so blow up the trash just because we feel like it. We already have 5 secret seashells. That's pretty good. We'll definitely see more of what those are actually for a little bit later. We won't quite see them for... Okay, I don't remember off the top of my head. Do we see? Yeah, we do. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll be able to see them before we go to the next dungeon, what those secret seashells are actually for. So, yay! We're to keep you waiting and anticipating. Alright, so we're going to return Bow Wow one more time, because at this point in the video, I'm going to demonstrate something very, very interesting. Bit of a heads up though, if you're playing on the original version... Actually, wait a second. Hold on, okay, before I do anything else, okay. Okay, get back over here. This is where I want to do it, okay, this is where I want to set the restore point. If you're playing this on original hardware, don't do what I'm about to show you, because this can easily corrupt your save file, it can ruin your cartridge, so be very careful doing this. First things first, I'm going to go out into the overworld and I'm going to destroy a couple enemies. It's very important for setting up this glitch, so I recommend defeating a couple of them if you can. So we'll defeat those guys. We got 2 more over here. We got 4. Okay, that should be good for now. That should be good for now. It may seem like a waste of time to fight those enemies right now, but when we get into this glitch, you'll understand why it's important. So, how this game handles going inside interior areas. The outside locations of this world are all interconnected onto one big map. And the underworld areas, like inside buildings or dungeons or things like that, are all interconnected onto a separate map. This door right here, we're normally supposed to only be able to enter from this side, but this little glitch right here, this little wall, we can actually clip into it a little bit. We have half our sprite inside the wall, and if we go left, we enter the door in a way we're not supposed to, which triggers this. This is the doghouse glitch in Link's Awakening. One of the most notorious glitches that I had no idea existed when I did my original Let's Play. Okay, it looks like we're not able. Looks like we don't have a whole lot of wiggle room. Okay. If you do want to try this glitch for yourself, I highly recommend using the Switch version because using it here, you have the rewind feature that lets you like more easily explore the dungeon, like the Scary Demon dungeon. Because if you're playing on the 3DS version, you're kind of limited to just restore points, so it's not the most ideal situation in the world, but it is something that's pretty noteworthy. But again, don't ever try doing this on original hardware, because it can and will corrupt your save file, and it also will ruin your cartridge, so try not to do it over there if you can. All right, we got a little bit more wiggle room this time around. All right, so let's just all right, that went dark. Okay, that's the beginning of the bottle grotto where the room gets all dark and things like that. Oh my god! Those are supposed to be boos from Battle Grotto! They're the sweeping lady! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's so funny! Oh, now they're numbers! Now they're numbers! Oh, numbers! Oh my goodness! Oh my! Okay, that's good. That was a good one. That was good. That was really good. Okay. Oh, now we're back in Battle Grotto. Okay, but yeah, if you run into a staircase or a door or anything like that, it'll teleport you back to the proper place. Oh, we see some of those dingling skeletons from... some of the skeletons from the, crap, what's the place called again? Tail Cave. Oh my, that is morbid. That is morbid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you'll see things like that all the time. And I mentioned earlier that one of the I had a funny memory with the one treasure chest dialogue where it's like Link opened the treasure chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. Do you want to know which sprite appeared when that happened? It was Crazy Tracy's sprite. This was so good. It was just so good. I wish I had a picture of it. I wish so bad that I had a picture of it. Where are we? Oh, we do not want to be in here. I'm curious how far we can explore in here, though. Yeah, we can't explore too much because the treasure chest is over there. We don't have the item required for it, and we're kind of stuck now. So, yeah, let's rewind for a little bit. Let's rewind for a little bit, get back into the Scary Demon Dungeon. Canonically, it's referred to as the Doghouse glitch, but I like Scary Demon Dungeon a lot more. I think that's funnier. Oh, we got an instrument. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be? Oh, we corrupted it. Okay, what happens if we say no? So corrupts. Okay. Oh, I love this glitch. This is probably my favorite glitch of all time. Because I always get surprised about what I find in here. Oh, that's Marin. That's Marin. She's evil. That is an evil Marin. Alright, let's head back. Let's see if we can... Is there another area we can go to? Oh! I'll try my best not to go into too many staircases because I don't want to spoil future areas. I don't think we're going to see anything too bad because I got a context now where you're going to know what any of these areas are. So, that's pretty amusing. Hi there. What are we going on? Hi there. It's a giant Goomba. It's a giant Goomba monster. Okay, alright, I'm so glad we have bombs now because... Oh man, okay, I have a fun story about this. We came across something like this on a stream a long time ago. Oh my god, I'll have a clip of it later, but oh my god, it was so good. Oh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. I'm curious, if we find the other parts of that boss fight in this Scary Demon Dungeon, do we get the item? I don't want to try that right now, but I'm curious about that. I'm curious if that's something that can happen. We've opened the door! And now we're stuck. Okay. That's a good place to wrap it up for that run. But now that we have Bow Wow again, let's go fight some more enemies and trigger this glitch one more time. So the reason why you want to make sure you defeat enemies before you go into the glitch is because if you don't defeat enough enemies or anything like that before you trigger it, it's just going to spawn you in this square at Kabanga Swamp. I don't entirely know why that's the case, but that is just something that happens. If we go inside again, with Bow Wow, or any party member following us, their sprite gets glitched too. Link's is intact, but their sprite gets glitched too. I've seen a lot of really funny things like this, where, like, I've seen Goombas follow me, I've seen, like, Marin following me, but, like, have her sprite is reversed and things like that. I've seen some pretty amusing things like this. We definitely will come back here a little bit later in the Let's Play to demonstrate more of this, but it's just so amusing. I love this glitch so much. This is one of my favorites of all time. This and the airwalking glitch in Tomb Raider Legend, those are definitely like two of my favorite glitches of all time. pretty amusing going through here, playing this game as often as I have, because, like, I can recognize what these are actually supposed to be, in their non-glitchy state, because I've played this game so many times. So, it's pretty amusing thinking, oh yeah, this is supposed to be in this dungeon, this is supposed to be over in this area, this is supposed to be near the one, cave near Muppy Village and things like that. It's pretty humorous indeed. Hi there, how you doing? Now, if we die in this glitch, because I would be saying if we could demonstrate, dying, that the enemy just kind of disappeared. Where are we? Oh. Wait, there's a banana here. Why is there a banana here? I was hungry for something fierce, so I went to got bananas at the beach. Link, if you want some, you should go to get some. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I've never seen that dialogue before. What? What? I thought that was part of the glitch. I've never seen this before. Oh my god, Darren has bananas! Darren has bananas! I never knew that this was a thing! Oh my god, that's awesome! Alright, well, that's gonna be a good place to wrap things up for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. In the next episode, we're gonna explore a little bit more of Muppy Village and head out towards our next dungeon. And next time, later to you. Oh yeah.